Wubba lubba dub dub motherfuckers. What is going on, everyone? It is I, your boy, everyone's favorite jack of all trades with the foul mouth, Commodore Urban. And welcome back to part 7. Yes, part 7 of the Jerry Bourget tribute build of the Star Trek USS Enterprise in 1/650th scale by AMT by round 2. And this is part 2 of the painting series. And today I will be showing you guys how I painted and detailed the 2 warp nacelle engines and the pylons, and also of course how I did a little bit of decoration to this bland base. So let's go ahead and fucking get started. As you guys can see, here are the 2 warp nacelles. They're completely painted and detailed, and they are ready for fucking decals. As you guys can see, here they are, the assembly instructions for them. Pretty fucking straightforward shit. But how I was able to paint these was following the color chart on here, and also looking at the top side and the bottom sides. So here would be your port side nacelle. There's the top side, and there is the bottom side. And the first thing I did was I gave the nacelle and the extra parts that I did not glue on coating of the color like the rest of the ship. Just like the primary hull and the secondary hull, it has 4 coats. And then once I did that, I took some of the model masking tape, which if I had some fucking laying around right here, some of the fucking model masking tape and shit laying around, and I taped off this area so I could paint these bands, and I taped off so I could paint the back end of this area here, which these are the subspace field radiators, and I painted those gray. I also taped off around the edges of the inside of the nacelles, and I painted them that same gray. And then I took a darker gray, painted the grill. As you can see, the grill is a darker gray than around it, and I took that same gray and I painted the grills on the back sides here and here. And I also detailed underneath these pieces here on the buzzard ram scoops. Now, you may notice this area here. There was no decals for that at all. But if you look at the picture, you can see that being painted darker. So what I had to fucking do is I took a pencil and I drew this on there. I drew the outline. And I took, my brush. I took my fucking brush, and then I just fucking drew it with the paint like so, and then I just filled it in. And then I took a toothpick and filled in the paint and these edges here to correspond with the edges there. So that's how I did that. Of course, the intercoolers, the warp intercoolers, they are the same color as the ship. And of course, black on the inside. And of course, on the back, the radiator area, it's dark with the light gray balls. So, now the one thing I'm really proud of, and I was really fucking surprised I was able to do this, but I was able to do it. If you guys remember the front of the buzzard ram scoops, how they have like this metallic-y color tone, and of course here you can see it's kind of like this streaks of light. Well, I did not know how to be able to do that, but I came up with an idea. I first, as you can see, there's the finished effect. I think it looks really fucking awesome. I think it looks just like it does there. I mean, it's pretty fucking spot on. What I did is I took red and painted the Bizarre ram scoops fucking solid, just plain solid red. Okay? And then I took a toothpick, a fucking toothpick, and my gloss white, and then I drew the lines on the Bizarre ram scoops next in white and let it dry. And then finally with a brush I took my metallic, transparent metallic red and I just brushed that shit on the Bizarre ram scoops. I gave like 2 light coats. And the effect is absolutely fucking spectacular. I am so fucking happy. This is the first time I ever tried it. And it actually looks like light. Like the actual lighting effect. It looks like the actual fucking lighting effect that you see here. So this is the port nacelle, completely all dressed up and ready for her decals. And here is the starboard nacelle, all prettied and dolled up and ready for her decals. So those are done. Now, if you guys know about this model, it comes with this black dome base. Very dull. And I thought to myself, how could I doll this thing up? And of course, I remember the introduction to the original series Star Trek. You know, it goes space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. And of course, it's that real pretty blackish, silverish colored space with the sparkling silver stars. So, that's what I did. I took the base and I sprayed it with a flat black. And then I took a can of silver and I just lightly dusted it with the silver to give it this kind of this sheen to it. And then I took the silver paint that I had and I took a toothpick and I just dotted silver fucking paint everywhere. And on certain ones I took my finger and I rubbed it to make stars, to fucking make shooting stars all around on it. And if you see carefully, there is a constellation on there. I won't tell you what constellation it is, but if you guys can tell me which constellation you see on here, I might give you guys a fucking shout out. But all over the stars, see, that's space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. So I thought it was kind of cool to do that, since she is a starship. She has to sail through space and stars. So, once everything is all fucking said and done, so there's the model, see? There will she be sailing on a sea of stars. So, looks pretty fucking cool. It'll look a lot better once we get down to the fucking decaling and shit. That'll be the next thing. So, there you go. There's the base completely done, ready for the model. And there are the 2 warp nacelles completely ready for decals. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this latest update to the Jerry Bourget tribute build of the USS Enterprise from AMT. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back with you. And if you're new to the channel, hit that fucking subscribe button, hit the damn notification bell, become a member of the Comments Crew, never miss another video. Until next time, when we go to the next part of the build, the decaling of the parts of the ship, I say, live long and prosper to you, and God bless all of you. Until next time, stay tuned, and I'll take care. So long now. Bye.